Well, good morning, my friends. Here I am, Joe Bear Tracks with my tracks. So I've had my tracks since August of last year, and I love it. I've got about 24,000 miles, and forgive the dirt, I haven't washed it in a few weeks. So I want to talk about even the basic Chevy safety tech. It's good, I know. So I've seen nightmare stories about people having accidents with their tracks and then trying to get parts. I hope that's gotten better because we have a boo-boo. So, um, as I said, the safety tech. So the forward anti-collision. That's why there's no damage on the front. The lane departure worked. So what happened was one of these, I guess, attempted swoop and crash things. I was coming down from my house to work very early in the morning, and a white Ford Escape came up on my left, got into the middle lane ahead of me, and then slammed on the brakes like I'd never seen. And I hit the brakes on this thing, and they were steady. The car was perfect until I hit broken pavement. And then I slid about 6 inches or so into the lane into the fella next to me, who was very nice. The other car took off. But luckily, my insurance company has a story. The state trooper took the story, and it is what it is. So the door is damaged. There's a little bit of paint rub I think they can fix there, but it needs a new door skin there. I think this door just needs a little tender loving and a little wipe out there. And the airbags did not go off even though I was going above 50, because I didn't hit the front of the car and the side of the car where it hit, and it didn't need to go off. So luckily, the car won't be totaled. Okay, so that little ding noise, so my car is an early production unit that doesn't have the blind side sensors. They weren't available at the time, so I don't have blind side sensors. I have these little stick-on mirrors. So that noise is this little mirror tapping. There's no damage to my mirror, thank God. There's very little damage. It's all cosmetic. But back to the Chevy tech. It did what it was supposed to. I had it set for 2.5 seconds following distance, and when this guy in front of me, it turned orange, and then when he slammed on the brakes, the red light up on the dash, the brakes held great. I tell you, if there hadn't been like a shallow pothole in front of me, nothing would have happened. What happened was the car got sort of forced. It skipped just a few inches to the right, and luckily the fellow behind me slowed down. But it was, luckily his car is a company car, which could cause problems for me. But, thankfully nobody was hurt. He was a gentleman. We sat at the side of the road for the New York State troopers to get there. Took 10 minutes. But he was a great guy. Thank God nobody was hurt. My baby's dinged, but it's not down. It's still drivable. The nightmare of parts availability may creep in here. The front and rear damage, but this door has to be replaced, even though it works, because it's badly dented. But so they'll, I guess, replace the outer door skin or replace the door. I don't know. But that's where I stand. But I will still stand by this little car. Anybody who has any doubts about it, parts availability, but this car saved my life in a way. Those brakes, that fellow who slammed down in front of me, I don't know what his end game was. I don't know whether they were going to claim whiplash, but luckily nobody was hurt. So be careful out there, folks. But thank you, Chevy. Thank you, little tracks.